Monday nights.
It's Monday Night Sketchy. You've made it.
Whoop, whoop.
What is going on? Monday Night Sketchy. We got some fun stuff going to happen tonight.
Yes.
It's all about the love.
Sure is.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You feeling the love?
I am feeling the love.
Yeah.
He made me watch the show with him last night.
You know what kind of bugs me? Oh, hit it.
Herbie the...
Well, hit the intro.
All right, we're going intro and we'll be right back. Okay, now that you've cut me off, we are back.
Go ahead.
To Monday night. Sketchy Live, guys. We've got Johnny Jalopy over here, ready to go. I'm Ity-B. So what I was beginning to say is we prepped for this because we've been talking about doing another movie car. Herbie the Love Bug.
Oh, you just gave it away.
We watched the movie last night, and so now I have a plot that I can discuss. Some things I liked, some things I didn't like.
Yeah, okay. So tonight on Sketchy Live, we're back to movie cars. And of course, we're all about the VW love here on Sketchy Live. We're working on the Kona project. We got our cool we've got the cool wooden figurine of the wasp in front of us. Figurine. Our buddy Ian Russell's working on a cool V-dub.
Yes.
We've got Funky Futuras making the rounds at all the car shows and getting tons of love. There's all kind of, the love is in the air for the VW Bug or VW in general. Volkswagens, man, the love for Volkswagens.
I feel like we've been doing a lot of Volkswagen stuff lately, but
that's why I just felt
passion.
like I felt like it was we were due to just kind of, this will get us into, we're still wrapping up Kona and stuff, but this will get us into VW stuff. And then there's some other movie stuff we want to get back into. I looked up a bunch of stuff, but I was like, you know what, Ity-B, had you ever seen Herbie the Love Bug?
And I hadn't seen the original. I had only seen the Lindsay Lohan version, which I think was Herbie.
So you had
Herbie Returns or something.
So you'd never seen Herbie before?
I had never seen the original. Did not know the plot. I just knew the car.
So
I thought the car talked, actually.
Did it talk?
He did in his own way.
Did it talk in the Lindsay Lohan movie?
No.
Okay. So, Herbie does communicate, definitely.
He does.
So if you haven't seen the movie, I have to be honest, it had been quite some time since I had seen the actual Herbie the Love Bug, which is the first rendition where Herbie makes his debut. Disney film 1968 is the year it came out. Some interesting people that are in the movie. So if you've never seen Herbie the Love Bug, we're going to talk about it. Spoiler alert. But if you have, it's like going back and being a kid again. Because I remember, I was definitely not a teenager. I was a adolescent. In grade school, and I remember seeing Herbie the Love Bug. But me being born in 1969,
it was obviously
in the 70s that I saw it, and it wasn't in the theater. I think I saw it on TV for sure. But what a great intro into one, Disney movies, and then it was another grasp at car culture as a young kid, where I was like, dang, that thing is cool, because Herbie did everything, and he was beaten. I mean, go back and watch the original Herbie the Love Bug. I mean, he's destroying cars.
And it's a Volkswagen, cool. And he's up against, you said there was a Pontiac Le Mans.
There was tons of stuff. There was
Corvettes,
Stingrays, there were Cobras, early Cobras that were racing. There was a bunch of European Jaguars, all kinds of BMWs, different kind of stuff that he was racing up against, and was just destroying them. So it's a cool, fun little tale. So I'm going to get into it. I've already done a pre-draw, little line work ahead of time, just because we don't have a ton of time, and we're going to try to get through this and add color to it so we can get a full availability for everybody. And let me get at it.
We've got some peeps. Okay, let me first get my screen ready here so you all can watch what Johnny's doing while we're talking here. There's the pre-sketch. Okay, so we've got Robert Spear tuning in from YouTube. We are live, guys, on YouTube and on Facebook. Robert Spear, thank you for joining us. Robert Spear, of course, co-host of the Bantha Milk podcast, all things Star Wars. So from my home state, New Jersey. Love it.
Love the jurors.
We do. Paul Marziani's in the house. Hello from Bradenton, Florida. Welcome, sir. Always a pleasure to have you on.
Paul was telling us about an upcoming car show that they're doing at his church, and he was like, "You guys should come down."
Oh, when is that?
It's the second. They're doing it like the second Friday of every month or something like that.
Okay.
So we'll be
maybe doable.
Yeah.
Maybe doable. We've got Lizzie Daughtry joining us. Hello, you two. A fun day Monday. Time for fun. Absolutely. We hope you guys are going to have a great time with us tonight.
We plan to.
Frank Pupello is joining us from YouTube. Hooray. It's time for Sketchy Live. Our buddy Frank Pupello. All things small. No, he does. He does models.
Let's pause on that. I don't know. I don't know if Frank would be so cool with that.
He specializes in
models,
and
he does RC racing, and has a really cool all kinds of different
mini collection.
We need to make it down to the races one of these.
That would be fun. We've talked about it. Yeah, we have talked about it. We've got Shango NorCal joining us.
There he is, our buddy Shango NorCal. Let me get my microphone a little better. There we go.
He said Ohio. Hi from NorCal.
What's up?
We've got Chantel Boone. Hi, guys.
Chantel, what's
welcome.
Going on?
That's Shaggy's daughter, I believe. Shaggy LeBlanc's daughter. Tuning in. Lizzie Daughtry is giving us her YouTube page, as always, which she does every Monday night. Yes. And we exhort you guys to go over there and take a look at it. Ms. Butterfree34 on YouTube. I just ordered, and I should have brought it over here with me, but I did post it on my page.
Your resin pumpkin.
My resin pumpkin.
It was cool.
I am so excited about it. Lizzie, let me know if I'm able to put a tea light in there and use it. I mean, obviously with the lid off, but I would love to use it as a candle holder.
It's really cool.
It really is cool. It's got a little bit of a shine and shimmer to it. She's got some cool stuff, and she does great work, guys. So go check her out. Mark Akalowitz joining us. Greetings from Toms River, New Jersey. Hey. Another Jersey peep. Where are they all? They must know that I am from New Jersey, and they're like, "Hey, let's talk to one of our own."
Or
maybe they come for the drawing.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows?
It could be either.
Could it be?
We're not.
I mean, it's been a while since I've been on the television show, so maybe not so much anymore that they're coming for, like, oh, that guy used to be on a TV show once.
They're like, I heard his wife is from New Jersey. Let's tune in.
More of that probably.
In any case, Mark, thankful that you are part of the show tonight. We did visit New Jersey a couple weeks ago. Last was June, actually.
We've been known to make a visit
and hit up the local car show there in Toms River. So, Mark, thank you for having us come by and hosting us around.
Yeah, that was great.
He just got back from a vacation, a soaked Jersey Shore right now. So maybe it's raining up there today. Robert Spears said, is Johnny playing the keytar? What guitar?
There's a keytar.
Oh, what's a keytar?
That's the
Star Wars instrument.
No, it's the one that looks like it's a keyboard and guitar. Remember, we saw one of those guys use that.
Yeah. I remember that. Was that the one that was in Revenge of the Nerds?
No, we watched an actual band where a dude was playing it.
Oh, we did?
Oh my god.
When? What
Ladies
bands?
and gentlemen, this is a lot of what I have to deal with.
Oh,
she has a memory like a steel sieve.
I do remember.
Unless it's something where she's like, remember when you didn't? And then it's brought up.
Guess who is joining us? You're never gonna guess.
Me mom.
Nope.
Who?
Nope. Eldon Gustavo Venancio.
Eldon?
Where have you been?
Where in the world is Eldon?
Hello, my friends. He says, welcome. That's a blast from the past. Haven't seen you on in quite some time. Thanks for joining us.
Glad you're here.
Indeed. Joe Lombardo is joining us also from New Jersey. Hello from Jersey. Guys, if you're just tuning in and it's your first time on, let us know where you're tuning in from. We are so excited to hear where people are viewing from.
We heard that maybe some extra people might be stopping by tonight because of the topic that we're
people
talking
interested
about. Herbie
in
the Love Bug.
Yes,
I mean, it is a beloved
it's iconic
character.
It's an iconic car.
Well, character. It's not just
and car.
Yeah, it is a cool
but
car.
He is a character because he has a personality.
What makes this VW, because it was just a stock VW.
Sure.
Until you threw the racing stripes on there.
Right.
But what makes it cool is the character that
His
it is.
personality.
Right.
Joe Lombardo said, hello from Jersey. My grandson Cash says to tell Johnny he digs your VW.
Ah, thanks, Cash.
Now, Cash, did you like it prior to the chop or where it's going?
Sans.
Chongo Norkel said, I haven't been around, but I'm here now, and we appreciate you, sir. Gary Lemire said, hey, guys, hello from Wesley Chapel, right in our backyard.
What's going on?
Welcome. Chongo said, I miss my 67 Bug. Actually, when we were watching the show last night, you had thought that this was possibly a 66 like ours. Did you just lose your page?
Yes.
He lost it. So this one, we looked it up and it was actually a 63. The first Herbie from this movie was a 63 Volkswagen. So we thought it was a 66, but it's not. Lizzie said, don't forget to show the pumpkin and the gator. Yes, like I said, I took pictures of it. I don't have it here with me at the table. It's over on my desk, so I apologize. Chongo said, seen the movies. I think a lot of people have. Oh, you got to start over.
All over. This is ridiculous.
You didn't save.
Here we go. I barely started, and we have auto save on.
I don't think I have your screen.
Yeah, I'm working on
it. Okay. We will get back there. Joe Lombardo said, Ity-B, no talking. That was Mr. Ed. You're right. And you know what? I've heard of Mr. Ed. I've never seen it. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You've watched it when you were little?
Yeah.
Huh. I did not see it.
I was doing Jersey for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How about now?
Yes. Yep. We are good to go.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe I gotta watch Mr. Ed. Were there any cool cars in that?
It's a horse.
They still had to drive.
It's not automotive.
There's nothing automotive in it.
It's a horse talking.
Right. Can do a tricked out horse, Mr. Ed.
He'd kill me.
Chongo said, me too, 69.
All right. I guess we got to start over. Let's try this again.
Mark said, as a Herbie owner, I've been waiting for this sketch. A lot of people have. This is something that's been requested for quite some time now. In fact, it was 2020 where we did the summer of the movie cars. I think we did the most movie cars of all that year. Yes. If you go back on the website, we have an album for 2020 Sketchy Live sketches. And if you look, that's the majority of them is movie cars. And everybody said, oh, do Herbie, do Herbie, do Herbie. I don't know why we didn't do it any sooner, but we're here now.
Good things come.
We are here now. Spud said, Bernie, what a great car. Bernie. Lizzie said, I love Herbie the Love Bug. He is a fan of everyone. And again, I didn't realize. I really honestly thought the car talked. And
why would you think the car talks?
I don't know. But I really enjoyed the personality of the car. Like I thought they did a really good job with that. And
that's the cool part is that it is as Herbie communicated
in his own way,
as a car,
right.
And he was temperamental, listen, how many times have we tried to take the dog out and, she just laid on the ground and was like, I'm not going. And didn't Herbie do the same thing where he was like trying to drive a specific way? Mm-hmm. And Herbie was like, no, we're not going that way.
Right. Yeah, it was really cute. I loved the relationship that he had with the car, and
yeah,
I just thought it was pretty well done, actually. I mean, other than for that day and time, somebody put here, Tyler Swanger is joining us from YouTube. He said it was the last movie Walt Disney greenlighted before he passed away. He never got to see the production or the final result. So sad about that, but I thought he was talking about the green screen, but the way they did the scenes with like the passing buildings and stuff when they were going through town. They're
well, that was the technology of that day. That was basically you would do you know how they did that?
They probably had a roller reel on the side.
No. So what they did is they would put the actors in front of a screen, not a green screen, but an actual screen, and then off kilter of the actors and the stuff going on, they would basically play a movie of B-roll of like on the racetrack, right? And then they would take a camera and film them in front of this moving, and then the bug or Herbie would be on a gimbal, so they could move it around and make it look like it's moving, and and then you see, so yeah. And there were moments where they would have, I don't know, think in that particular movie that they did where they had these big rollers because it looked that was like almost Buster Keaton era. But in this time they were definitely showing film behind. So imagine how critical lighting was and stuff.
Oh, sure.
To be able to still be able to see the screen fairly good, movie magic.
For what it was great.
I mean, I know that
because you used to go to Hollywood Studios every weekend.
Hollywood Studios.
Or what was it called? MGM?
Universal Studios,
Universal Studios.
Jeez, and it's because I'm a FOF.
Oh, yes, you're right. You are a FOF.
I'm a FOF fan of film.
Herb Ginsburg is joining us. They were the best. Then again, I'm partial to the name because his name is Herbie.
Oh, it's right.
Spud said, "Stupid spell check, Herbie." He meant to say. Julie is also joining us, wife of Spud. Hello, sweet friends. Herbie is so fun, guys. Congratulations on your backyard area. I noticed the hot tub, and I can only assume it was specifically for inviting me over.
Hot tub. Gonna go in the what?
In the what? I'm excited for you guys. It'll be fun. Jim McMillan said, hello, guys, from Magna, Utah. We've got you on both Facebook and YouTube. Wonderful. We love the YouTube presence, guys, because that we are trying to grow more views over there, more view time over there. Obviously, followers, love, subscribe, all of that.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, I've got up our little comment, subscribe, and share.
And we're so glad that you stopped by because, again, as Ity-B was saying, we just want to continue to grow both platforms. So,
for sure.
And of course, the cool thing is if you're new to the show, once we're done with this will be available to purchase.
Yeah, 11 by 17 in size, full color as you see it drawn. And so
if you're a fan of Herbie, we will have this print.
Can grace your wall.
Yeah.
Lizzie said yesterday was Steven's birthday. He turned 25.
Nice. Wow.
Wonderful. Aw, happy birthday, Steven.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Abby.
Birthday to you.
Abby.
Birthday, dear Steven.
Abby.
Happy birthday to you. You'll have to have him listen.
Birthday to
We've got Wesley Wilkerson joining us.
What's up?
Wilk.
What's up, Wes? Wilk?
City of Sumner hosted cool custom car show here in town yesterday. Lots of really cool cars. Oh, I bet.
Fun.
Everybody comes out when it's a nice day.
Yeah.
For sure. Matt Williams is joining us. Good evening from a rainy Idaho.
We're glad you're here.
Gary Lemire is joining us. Johnny, I am a retired body man. Did my share of chops and restoration rods. Been watching your builds. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Johnny has had nothing but support.
I was going to say nothing but no training.
No, just a ton of support from everybody. Thank
really
you guys
awesome.
for doing that. It really does. He reads all the comments and he is so totally energized by it.
Yeah,
so
it totally helps. Especially when you're in the weeds. As I was the other day, man, I was in the weeds.
But you pull yourself out of it.
Yeah.
You take a step back.
Never surrender.
Yeah. Tyler Swanger is from South Dakota. Welcome.
Hello.
Johnny visited South Dakota
once
at one point. Yeah. So he knows a little bit about the area.
Yeah, I got some family that lives there.
Yeah. Chongo said, my mama said my head is like a sieve. Joe Lombardo said he's 5, so he likes it both ways. I showed him.
Nice.
Michael Allen's joining us. Howdy. Welcome, sir. Joe Lombardo said, "Hey, it's 1 horsepower."
Yeah.
Lizzie said, I have done a diamond painting of Herbie the Love Bug. I bet you
Nice.
that's cool. Chongo says communicated by honks.
Herbie did, yes.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, remember that's how the
Honks and spewing oil.
eventual owners that helped them, fund the last race knew him by his honks when he got put in jail. Remember?
That's right. So I just want to say this again. Overall, loved the movie. I thought it was fun. I thought it was cute. There were some dorky moments, but it was probably meant for kids to watch. It was Disney.
It's Disney.
My one gripe, the thing that annoyed me the most, and you know what I'm gonna say.
I do.
The gum chewing. Main character's gum chewing.
Well, again, remember, he's sitting in the car, and the car's not going. It's not like he's really driving, right? So they're like, "Hey, show that you're really concentrating on this racing." So I think that was one of those little notes he probably got.
Chew gum like a normal person. The way he chewed, I'm a stickler for gum chewers. I don't like an open mouthed chew.
Well, he wasn't chewing with his mouth open.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
His lips were open.
Okay.
You have to watch.
That guy's a national treasure.
It bothered me.
Jeez.
I don't know. That was my one gripe through the whole thing. Because every single time they showed the close up of him in the car, he was chewing this gum this certain way. And I'm like, oh my God. Even when he had the people in the car with him, though.
Well, because he was concentrating.
Unreal.
He had a race to win. Although Herbie was doing all the work. So let's be honest.
It is. Well, I think he realized that in the end.
Well, eventually.
That was the message.
Yeah.
You weren't doing it by yourself.
That's right.
Get
over
yourself.
Get over your high horse.
Get over yourself.
Get over your high horse.
It's get off the high horse. Get over yourself.
Okay. Get on your high horse.
Joe Lombardo said, "My mother, the car, also talked as well as Knight Rider." Yes, I remember Knight Rider for sure. I don't think I saw My Mother, the Car.
Is that the one where it was a red, like a 2-door, like a 1920s, like a 2-door, red with a white top?
Tell us,
anybody that remembers.
Tell us, Joe.
I want to say that was it.
Julie said the hot tub is on the other side of the house. I will post a pic of that too. Oh, I thought the hot tub was in the corner where you put the couches. Oh,
hot tub.
Hal Schaefer's joining us. Real deal. How about it? Carburetor Man has joined.
What is up?
Welcome, sir.
Glad
He's such a fun name to say.
Right.
Car Guy 53 might have to buy a print. Hang it in the garage with my screen used Herbie.
Oh, nice. No kidding.
Nice.
From which film?
He'll tell us. Lizzie said, yes, you can use the pumpkin for a candle. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Chongo said, self-taught is always the best skill. Anything this man has ever done that I've seen him do has been self-taught, and he has been killing it. Everything he touches,
thanks, babe.
Everything you touch, you learn. And it's not just that he's naturally gifted at it, because he's got to put work and time in, but he does put in the work and time. And that's really your gripe with a lot of like society, is because you're like, well,
here we go.
I'm just going to put it out there sometimes with my kids. You can't just expect stuff to be handed to you.
No.
I mean, we have a millennial generation right now where a lot of that is their thinking, and we need to break that cycle, because it takes work and effort and time and dedication.
Yeah, it's not gonna come easy.
No.
And it's time. It is time invested. It's just constantly focusing on whatever it is you want to get good at. And I definitely, in my lifetime, and especially over the past how many years we've been doing this,
Mm-hmm.
I've been putting in the time. I mean, even today, I spent probably 2 or 3 hours just doodling tires and wheels, just trying to keep that learned, because I really haven't been doodling much.
No, and yeah, it's been a little bit, but that's fine. I mean, you've developed the skill enough to where you can just pick up the pen and go. So but it wasn't like that in the beginning.
No.
A lot of time spent.
Well,
for sure.
we still have it happen on on other things that I've done. So like you said, like this whole
the
this whole-
airbrushing thing, you practice and made it to where you were really good at it. Pinstriping, you started to do, you stuck with that for a little bit, but everything else took priority, so you did set it aside. But I believe that if you were to pick it back up and start doing it again,
I feel like
you'd be able to do it.
Yeah, it's just that's one of those ones where it not because I didn't put as much effort because it didn't come easy. There was just so much other stuff I was
into at the time
doing that I was like, I don't have the time to dedicate to this and learning something else too.
Right.
Because it was really just me trying to hone my actual automotive art skills and then trying to pinstripe too. It just wasn't meshing. It was like conflict in just my thought processes.
Speaking about artwork over the years, we do plan to do an auction this week.
Please. The when?
Friday night.
Okay.
Let me just double check our schedule and make sure that that's going to work.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yep.
I would
this
love to.
Friday night, 8/11, August 11th, we
Okay.
will be doing a live auction. We will, Johnny will do up some kind of advertisement and post that on all the social media sites. And we want to get that going. I'm thinking probably 9 o'clock. I don't want to start it at 9:30 because there's quite a few pieces that we hope to get through. If you were with us for the last auction that we did, it was fantastic. It was entertaining.
Oh, it was such a fun time.
Full of information.
We had so much fun.
It wasn't just about showing items and doing this bidding war, but Johnny actually went through each item piece by piece, told us a little bit about how he did it, how he came up with it, why he chose the style that he did, the design that he did, what was going through his head. First of all, I don't know how you can remember that stuff. Secondly, it was just like it brought you back to a place where you're like, oh my God, I remember when I did this.
Yeah, it was fun.
And it was really cool. And then it kind of spun off into some other stories and influences and stuff like that. So super entertaining. Even if you don't want to buy anything, guys, check it out and tell your friends because it's going to be a really cool night.
Yeah, it's fun times.
Yeah.
Something different.
Yeah.
And again, you're able to, a lot of folks all the time are asking for original artwork because we have people who collect from different artists and stuff. And I generally, sell some stuff and some stuff I just think Facebook doesn't really allow it to be seen, so it gets caught in the algorithms and stuff like that. So
this is all original stuff, so it's going to be quite the treat. We had quite a few people walk away with just some priceless pieces.
Well, a lot of people, because I do so much digital stuff,
right? Because
it's such a lesser expensive medium to produce stuff like this drawing tonight
to reproduce. Yeah, but
we're able to draw it in front of you and then sell it to you for a reasonable price,
affordable price. Yeah. Not that the auction items were unaffordable, but we did have some high bidders.
No, not at all. That they aren't affordable, but I usually don't do a lot of just original stuff because we do so much digital.
Right. So
for the show,
keep an eye out. We're going to have that advertised and we will see you guys on Friday night right here on StreamYard. We are going to be going live on, did we do YouTube last time as well?
Well, I don't think we did because we couldn't do bidding.
Right. I'm not able to see. I don't get every comment.
So that
from
was
YouTube,
and
we didn't want people feeling left out. So we may just go live on Facebook. So I apologize, all of you watching on YouTube. You'll be able to see it later. But if you can join on Facebook, I believe you can join on Facebook without even being a friend of yours or following you.
Yeah. Well, you need to follow.
Oh, maybe you need to follow. Okay.
So you at least get notified that we're going
live. At least do that. But we will have it posted for you guys. So yeah, it'll be a fun night. So look forward to that. Joe Lombardo said, "Pumpkin, you're from New Jersey. We all chew like that." I do not. My family does not. So
I would disagree.
No. You haven't seen them.
I have.
No.
I've never seen your family.
You've never seen them chew gum.
I think I have.
Oh, well.
I've seen you chew gum.
I don't chew gum with my mouth open. I do not. I am very... Oh, stop it.
Okay.
You know better.
Do I? Oh, what is that a threat?
I don't even eat food with my mouth open. I barely get the food in there.
That's not true.
Chongo said, almost like S. King Christine. Herbie is racing. Oh, a love story. LOL. Maybe Stephen King's Christine. Herbie is.
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of the definitely the. Yeah, I wonder if Stephen King got a little bit of. That's a good point, Chongo.
Christine is just so dark compared.
No, yeah, but the fact that the way the love started was the car fell in love with the guy,
right?
And that's kind of how Christine kind of happened. Did it? Or did the? Well,
Yeah,
she definitely was a jealous car.
She was jealous, that's for sure. Lou Linder Jr. is joining us. Hello from Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Welcome, sir. Joe Lombardo said, Johnny, you are a savant 1928 Porter red and white top. Oh, you were a savant. Yep. So that was probably what you were thinking. So you've seen that?
I haven't. I've seen like on YouTube some, as they talk about it. I just started typing YouTube.
Are you saving?
Yes.
Okay. Chongo said, learn it, live it, love it. True. I love that. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Robert Spears said, I'm going to watch Herbie the Love Bug right now while listening to you. Okay. So
purposing. Okay.
Then Robert, let us know if you see the guy chew the gum and let me know if it annoys you. Gary Lemire said, my mother, the car was a 1928 Porter touring car built from a 1924 Model T.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
Lizzie said, my mother, the car was in 1965 and the car was a 1928 Porter Stanhope touring car, custom car. Okay. Mr. Crinkle BK said, in. Welcome, sir, to the broadcast. He's tuning in from YouTube.
Nice. Thanks for showing up.
Mark Calowitz said, we'll definitely be there for the auction. Looking forward to it. Car Guy 53 said, my Herbie was used in the Love Bug and Herbie Rides Again. The first two in the franchise. Cool. What?
Neat.
That is crazy.
That's cool.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, there were I have to imagine there were so many
cars used. You were talking about that.
Because we were like, oh my God, look, there's the one where it's, trying to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. And then there's the one where it's, runs down the hill. And then there's the ones with the floppy wheels. And then there's the, and what's cool is people who own these Herbies who have made their own Herbies that do, like at when we go to Bug Jam, there's always a Herbie there that's a functioning Herbie. And in fact, one of the times we went to Old Town, there was a Herbie there that would spit water out and the doors would open on its own. And then the wheels would wobble. And then one of the hubcaps would fall off and roll down. And then it would hubcap would pull itself back in. It did all kinds of cool tricks. And there was nobody driving it.
That's funny.
So it was obviously
totally
remote too. Yeah. So that was cool too, is that, as you may notice, no driver in Herbie.
Nope.
Because Herbie's
doesn't need it.
Herbie's racing on its own right now.
He doesn't need it.
I got a good little trivia, and unless in this one, unless you've seen the movie, you may not know this, but because all the promotional pictures don't give a good representation. So unless you've seen the movie itself, you wouldn't know this specific thing, or you're a Herbie fan. But what color is the helmet worn by the guy that drives? Is it Jim? I believe is his name.
Let me look.
Is the driver Jim?
It was Jim Douglas, played by Dean Jones.
Right. So what color helmet does Jim Douglas wear while always driving Herbie?
I would say tan.
You would say that.
It's not?
Nope.
Oh my God. All right, let me look.
Why are you cheating?
I'm just looking for me. I'm not going to be guessing. Does anybody know? Herbie the Love.
And again, if you try to go and cheat, you will find the production the images they use for the posters is not the correct helmet colors.
Yeah, because the poster shows red.
But if you watch the movie or you're a Herbie fan, you know that Jim wore a different color helmet.
Joe Lombardo said red.
Incorrect.
Robert Spears said Herbie's interior was painted a special non-reflective gray so the camera and studio lights would not reflect. Under normal circumstances, the interior would have been a matching white. Gary Lemire said blue ?
That is correct.
There you go, Gary.
In fact, it was a metallic blue helmet that he wore.
Really?
And even when they went racing in the last race of the El Dorado run or whatever it was called, where it was the big race around like through San Francisco into what's up?
That's the blue.
All I see is
it had the other two people had white helmets and he had a blue helmet on.
So even when they were racing for the Chinese restaurant owner, the other two were wearing white helmets.
Right.
Yes. So there's a little trivia.
Oh,
who was it that got that?
Gary Lemire.
Hey, Gary, send us a PM there or a private message, and we will send you a Johnny Jalopy sticker.
Yay! Fun. Joe Lombardo said damn alcohol because he messed it up. Car Guy 53 said Metal Flake Blue, so he was a little bit more specific. But he would know. He would have known. Joe Lombardo said blue. Matt Williams said I thought white. Let me roll back.
And again, if you go off the production posters and stuff, they had them in red. Yeah,
well,
because it worked more with the if you look at the graphics that they would use,
right?
So it made more sense that it would be red.
Robert Spears said Herbie was a 1963 Volkswagen Beetle Deluxe ragtop sedan painted in Volkswagen L87 pearl white.
Yes, such a great. And it was cool to see the ragtop too.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was, and then you pointed it out to me. I thought it was funny when the car split in half.
Yeah.
because I know how ours is built, and I'm like that it wouldn't even work.
Right. That was the other thing too listen, there was a ton. In fact, you were like, where's his welding stuff?
Oh my god. Yeah. So he's in the back and he's like everything's sparking. First of all, no one's wearing safety stuff. Like he had on like goggles, and then I'm like, where's his welding gas? Where's his gloves?
He had in specific parts when he was doing the welding of the interior, there was 2 bottles of acetylene. So he was doing oxygen acetylene welding. And then when the car did split, there was a moment where you didn't see the welding gas, and then there was another moment when he pulled through the finish line that off to the right hand side of him was the welding gas, which was really cool.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Hey, can anybody name what the what's the main character's bad guys? The first car that he races?
Oh, that he named himself?
No, not the. Well, he called everything the something special, but what kind of car was the first vehicle that he raced Herbie in?
The yellow one?
No, that was not the first one.
Then I don't know. I don't even.
Anybody?
Know.
And if you can get the model of it, maybe an extra prize.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. I'm pouring our wine right now. Let me get back to the comments here so I can get caught up. James Olchin said, sorry, I just got home. Johnny, did you chop Herbie? No.
A little bit.
Did you?
I took a little bit of creative license and, cut the
off the tap.
windshield down a little bit, but not too much.
Off the tap. Robert Spears said, funny goof when Tennessee is hanging out of Herbie over a cliff, the number 53 is missing from Herbie's passenger door.
Oh, good catch. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You saw that? I didn't see that. We've got David and Michelle Para joining us. Welcome to the broadcast. Robert Spears said Lamborghini.
Oh, no.
It was not a Lamborghini.
No, it's not a Lamborghini.
Repeat the question.
So what was the first? So first of all, can you look up? I don't have my phone available. You've got your Google. It was the main bad guys. He races Herbie for the first time. And what does he race Herbie in? What kind of car is it that he's driving? And if you can give me the color and the make and model, you'll get a prize. What was the guy's name? It was what's the bad guy's name? Thorndike. That's right. The Thorndike Special, but it wasn't the Thorndike Special. That was the car at the end.
All right, let me see.
But the first one that he races, and I
Um,
could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Matt Williams said Ferrari.
No.
No. David Evans said Thorndike raced a Jaguar.
That is correct. What was the model? And what color?
What model? What color, David? I'm going to write his name down. And this was Jaguar. All right. Mark Calloway said the Thorndike Special was an Apollo kit car.
Yeah, that yellow,
was the yellow
car, but that was not the first car he raced.
Car Guy 53 said a Jaguar E-Type.
All
right. So we've got both of them really.
Yeah. We'll write them both down. Let's get them both stickers. Yeah. Great job, guys.
Robert Spears said Thorndike Special. David Evans said Silver Jaguar XJ.
Yes.
All right. So we've got stickers going to both of you guys.
So thanks for playing.
Yay. Fun.
That was fun, right?
That was fun. And so impromptu, because I didn't know we were doing any type of.
You know me. We haven't done a giveaway in a while.
We haven't done giveaways in quite some time, actually. Yeah. Peter Thorndike Villains is the villain. And it's funny because I thought it was a little odd that he had, it almost felt like a date thing, relationshipy type thing with his assistant.
Well, he was definitely trying to make the moves on the assistant when he was offering to take her to dinner at first, because then he got mad.
Right.
Yeah.
And got a little jealous. I thought that was a little odd to throw in a Disney movie. And then
why?
And then they go to Make Out Point. How is that Disney?
It just
back in the day.
It was the 60s.
Other cars were there parking.
Yeah. It was the 60s.
And there were cops up there.
There was a cop.
The Cops. That's what it's called. The Cops. Robert Spears said, according to the filmmakers in the DVD documentary, Herbie's number 53 came from a Disney director or producer that liked retired baseball pitching star. Do you know whose number it was?
53. No, pitching star.
Of the LA Dodgers.
53.
Anyone. He's got it. Don Drysdale.
Oh, Don Drysdale.
Okay. LA Dodgers. Okay. Rumor has it. Mary Evans is joining us, probably Dan as well. Hi guys, the Evanses are here.
What's going on?
Our wonderful friends. And there's Mary Evans comments, and then David Evans comments. I don't think that there's a relation. Thorndike's Buick Apollo is up for auction right now. Oh, the actual one from the movie. Wow. James Olchin said, "Free love, Ity-B, free love."
Yeah, that was. Hey, okay. Also, so let's you know what? Let's do one more. One
more giveaway.
Yeah. Can anybody name me what the first challenge that really puts Jim like, oh my God, this thing's got something. No, it wasn't that part. Okay. Sorry.
Great question.
No. Who does Herbie first drag race on the streets? And what is it he drag races? What is it he drag races?
David Evans said, I should point out that I have a Herbie.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. Mark Calloway said, Herbie trying to commit suicide off the bridge was a bit off for Disney too.
Well, true. I mean,
it's true. And honestly,
was he really trying to commit suicide?
He could have gone because he was front heavy, and well, maybe not because the engine's in the back.
Is it no more than what any other kid who runs away from home and then comes immediately back? Was he really trying to do something, or was he just hoping Jim would?
I don't think kids perch themselves on a bridge. I think they maybe run away with their wagon filled with food. That's all I brought with me when I went.
You know from experience.
I had Barbies and food. I didn't bring any clothes because my goal was to hit my grandmother's house, and she was a sewer and she used to make clothes. So I'm like, I don't need clothes. She'll just make me something.
So you were counting on a family member stepping in.
Yeah. Okay. They lived like 15 miles away. And here I am with my red flyer wagon.
That's funny.
Yeah. And a backpack full of cheese crackers. Oh my goodness.
Cheese crackers?
Cheese crackers and black cherry soda. That's what I grew up on. Let's see. David Evans said street race with a tea bucket.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And we're already sending him stickers. We'll have to send him 2 stickers. We'll put ×2 there. So yeah, Car Guy 53, David Evans, and Gary Lemire, reach out to us if you will, please. And we will get your address and send you that stuff. Matt Williams said a hippie in a tea bucket.
That's right.
Robert Spears said, was it the tea bucket hot rod where he did a wheelie? David Evans said that tea bucket race is my favorite scene.
Right. The bucket was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is. And I loved, like, good for the woman in that movie, getting her hands dirty, getting in there.
She was a master mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. And then I'm like, okay, so unrealistic. You're pouring coffee into the gas tank, and
why is that unrealistic?
Because he still ran.
Sugar in the gas tank would have done horrible things to it, and that was the point.
Right.
Yeah, but
it shouldn't have even been.
But
running.
It's Herbie.
Yeah, Herbie can do all.
That's right.
We've got Val LeBlanc online. Hello, Val, wife of Shaggy LeBlanc. Where is our mystery man tonight?
Probably in the garage making trophies.
Probably making the trophies. David Evans said, you can share the wealth with others, LOL. James Alchin said, Ity-B, were you told not to cross the street? I was, and I disobeyed. And I did cross the street. And when I got to the other side, I cried and came home.
Yeah.
I didn't get any further.
Classic Ity-B.
I didn't get any further than that. Robert Spears said Buddy Hackett was awesome. Yes. Oh my gosh. He was like my favorite part. He was the voice of reason. Always. And he was like the first one to really see Herbie for who he was.
Well, because I don't know if you understand, he went to Tibet, and he was up there with the Tibet guys, and that's really where he got his.
What?
He kept talking about that.
Did I fall asleep during that scene?
He was talking about it all. That's his whole thing. He was giving Jim a lecture about how, the whole reason why he started welding is he was doing other stuff.
Oh, I must have missed that part.
That was the beginning.
Oh, what else was Buddy Hackett in? Because I know the name. I don't.
He's a comedian. He was a comedian,
not an actor, just like
an actor too. But he was first a comedian.
Like on Johnny Carson, or where would I have seen him?
Well, I don't know if you maybe Johnny Carson.
Yeah, he was great. I thought he was great. I really liked the woman in there. Like, she was willing to be taken care of, but at the same time, she's like, I can do this.
She was a strong lady presence,
but not bitchy. Like, because there's a fine line. I struggle to find it myself.
I would concur. Just kidding.
Car Guy 53 said Johnny Carson show for sure. Yeah,
yes.
Maybe that's where I saw him, because I definitely know the name, but I don't remember him being in anything else that I would have seen anyway. And like I said, I didn't even see this. Robert Spears said he was Scuttle in The Little Mermaid. Oh.
Yeah, Buddy Hackett did many voices and was a huge voice actor in his later years.
A music man, Mary Evans said, or Dan Evans said. We've got Bob Shaboom Fries on the broadcast. He said, wow, that's awesome. Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up, Bob?
Bob, we are excited to see you. And I wanted to ask, last time we saw you, you so graciously opened up your garage to us and let us view all of your stuff and cool collection of stuff that you had, and got to see some of your cars. But I had said, I really want to see in person the flame-throwing car in action. Is that something that you're planning to do at Frankenmuth? Is it a venue that allows that type of thing? Because I'm really looking forward to that part. So hopefully you say yes, and I'll be able to see the car. And I'm sure, I know Johnny was looking forward to it as well.
Yeah, that would be so cool. So cool.
David Evans said Buddy was in the film It's a Mad, Mad World.
Yeah, that was another almost.
I don't think I saw that either.
Kind of a bunch of people running all over the place in cars and different modes of transportation.
There's so many movies I haven't seen. I am not a fan of film.
You are not.
I want to be a fan of film.
You don't though.
I don't really want to watch all the old
No,
stuff.
it's not even that you don't want to watch old stuff. You just
I fall asleep.
No, it's you don't like anything old.
What are you talking about? I love you. Oh.
You must love yourself too. Boing.
You're older than I am.
Am I though?
No, I do. I do enjoy like the Black. My favorite movie of all time is Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
That's an old movie.
I mean, come on.
I love the songs.
Is it any good though?
I love Wizard of Oz.
I know, but is it any good though?
For me it is. I don't necessarily get the message. There's been some talk of there being hidden messages and stuff. I didn't watch it for that. I love the way it was done. I love the story. I just thought it was a really well done movie. I loved it. Lizzie said this is going to be her new screensaver, so she is digging it. We're already at 50 minutes, and you have not even started color. Thankfully,
good news, it's white.
Not a ton of color. Not a ton of color needed. David Evans said, if you get a chance, watch the Love Bug DVD bonus material to see the main cast talk about Herbie. Both Dean Jones and Buddy Hackett really love the character of Herbie. We rented it on Amazon
Did
Prime.
you say we rented it?
Rented it.
You said rented it.
Why would I say rented?
I don't know, but it sounded like rented it.
Well, clearly your ears. I don't think there were any bonus things. We did we watched through the credits, remember? And there wasn't anything additional.
No, there wasn't.
Probably have to watch it on the DVD. Sorry.
Got to get a DVD.
There's Shaggy. I made it. I am late. That's fine. We know you're busy, sir. Holding down the fort up there.
We'll allow it.
T-minus 1 month because we are going to be flying out on September 6th to head up to Frankenmuth, Michigan, hang out with Bob and Shaggy and Mike and Scott. And
do you see them through the magic mirror?
Yep. And little Daddy Roth is going to be there, and our buddy Gibb and our buddy Mike Hicks. I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun.
Yeah, it's gonna
weekend.
be good times.
Bob said they want me to do flames on the Friday parade. Not sure which car yet. We will be there, Bob. I'm excited. Can't wait to see it. I want a front row seat. Corey Siebert said David Evans has a Herbie in Florida and an expert, and the Herbie that does the trick is Gail Love.
Okay.
Gail Love. Okay, so that must be the owner of the one that maybe we saw that does the trips.
Yeah.
Although I would imagine if people are really into embracing the Herbie-ness of the car, they probably would all do some kind of cool thing.
Right, but
I would
all
think
of them wouldn't have, maybe access to all the animatronic type stuff you got to add to it to get it to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Of that stuff. So.
That's true. David Evans says, I think they're all on YouTube, possibly. Bob said, cool, can't wait. Yes, us too. We are excited about it. So we're at a little bit of a standstill here with commenting. So I'm going to take this time real quick to talk about our Volkswagen builds, because we really haven't done an update since you've done a little bit more stuff, but you did get the back end all completed on both sides, not fully enclosed yet.
No, I've got the bottom,
but the wraparound part,
the bottom portion of the cab is enclosed.
Yeah. So you made some progress there.
Yep.
Super close to getting that back end done. And then from what I understand, the next step is to start fabricating the bed and getting that ready to be put on. So I'm excited. I feel like we have a goal of having this done. Johnny wants to have it done by Bug Jam. Huge bug show here in November. And we do there are a couple weekends where we've got stuff going on that we got to do. And I know your days off are going to be spoken for, but he has really been out there every day off. And sometimes not even on a day off. Maybe if you got off work early or something, came home and did
trying to at least do some
just to get out there, even just the envisioning part of it, or making a plan. How are you doing on your cardboard list? Knock some more things off?
No,
or
we're still
not yet. Okay.
We're getting there.
We are getting there. So we'll probably be doing an update. Johnny's got off Wednesday, you said, of this week. He may be doing some stuff on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get to some more stuff done.
And maybe we could do another video for you guys on the weekend just to show you what's going on. I know I think a lot of people would have loved to have seen like a step-by-step. I had mentioned maybe doing a video and having it be like a, what do you call it? Fast motion? No, where it's sped up.
Yeah, you were thinking like like a stop motion type thing, but
yeah,
too hard to do. I just don't have.
There'd be a lot of walking around and a lot of visits to the toolbox.
Pausing, yeah.
Scratching the head.
Yeah, because there's a lot of where I've had to go back and fix things that because again, I'm learning.
And I'm just not able to get out there and video every detail of it. So I think this past weekend I did a little bit of a video just showing him welding. He got the gear on and everything. But yeah, there's just not enough time in the day to do it all. I wish you had another few day break where you could just be on a roll for a couple days, because you got so much done those first couple days when you were every day out there
banging away on it.
Yeah. So more to come on that. If you're following the build, again, thank you for your support. Thank you for your words of encouragement, because there have been times where he's wanted to just come in the house and not do it anymore, but he's gotten back out there. And you really haven't ran to the store for much. Like, you pretty much were well equipped.
Well, I've had to buy. I've had to buy some supplies, but good thing I work at a place that sells all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So I buy a lot of it for knowing that my day off is coming or whatever.
Right.
Is that you squeaking?
I don't know. Is it? Might be the dog. Corey Siebert said Gail Love is at Bug Jam and his car does the tricks. Oh, okay. Okay. Matt Williams said, what kind of car did Herbie fall in love with in Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo?
Haven't made it to that movie yet.
Was that also another old film? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you there's 4.
So which one did I watch then?
3 more.
It was Herbie Returns.
The Lindsay Lohan.
What's the Herbie movie with Lindsay Lohan? Oh, Fully Loaded was the name of that one. That was 2005. Oh my God.
Fully Bloated.
2005. That was almost 20 years ago. That's insane. Yeah, that one I did watch. That was cute. It was cute. Probably a little bit of the same premise, I guess. Maybe not. It was a little bit of a love story. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. I don't remember. I watched it and I don't remember. Sorry.
That's not surprising.
It's not surprising at all.
You generally don't remember.
I don't retain. David Evans said doors open and close, hood opens and closes, lights, wipers turn on and off, car squirts water, etc. Gail's Herbie is at Bug Jam every year.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's such a cool car.
Have you seen it there then? Is that maybe where you were thinking of?
No, I swear the one that we've seen, and that's probably the same owner.
Oh, maybe.
Was that
that was years ago.
Was at Old Town.
Yeah. David and Michelle Paris said, I so loved going to the drive-in as a little girl to watch the Love Bug movies. I just wanted to share. I was 24 years old when I set out to search and buy my dream car, a Volkswagen convertible. It took me 2 days to find her. Then I drove my 73 Super Beetle ragtop home. I'm now 61 years old. She still runs and I'm still in love with her.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. I love it. Initially, when we first got a Volkswagen, the plan is for us to have 2 of them. Remember, we were both going to have one.
I mean, yeah, that was kind of what we were hoping for.
And I never did get one. Not to say it won't happen, but I mean, honestly, if you wind up getting your dream car, I may wind up riding in Kona.
Yeah, I don't, unless
taking both of them to car shows and
selling
stuff.
It or something. I can't imagine we're going to get rid of it with all now
that you're doing all this. No, I can't imagine. Frank Pupello said that is awesome. David Evans said a Lancia Scorpion. Was that the car that he fell in love with in Monte Carlo? Must have been.
Maybe.
Oh, Guy Hodges said time lapse. Thank you. What were we saying? Stop motion. What is it? Davy and Goliath claymation?
That actually
time lapse guy.
That would have been funny. Johnny doing stop motion.
So funny. Oh my God. Corey Siebert said, thanks, Dave, for filling in the blanks. I was driving. Mr. Crinkle BK said, well equipped, bragger. he because he thought it through. That's how much he thought it through before he started the project. What am I going to need? He did a ton of research. This has been on his head for
On my head?
In your head, on your heart to do for a couple of years now.
Ah!
So yeah, he did a lot of research before actually pulling the trigger on it and made sure that we had the majority of what we needed to be able to do it. So yes, I would say he was well equipped. There have been a few things he's needed along the way, like the whole wire hanger debacle. We needed those.
Well, and I really have not even used it.
Oh, I thought you did the one time.
No, I actually have just figured out how to control the weld better.
Look at you learning, huh?
Yeah.
Good for you. Shaggy LeBlanc. Oh, Val is here. Shaggy says, yes, we saw her sign in too. Thankful to have both of you on here.
Thankful.
And happy to hear she has a night off, for crying out loud. That poor woman.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully she's enjoying her time off. David
With
Evans
some time
said,
off, not running anybody to the hospital.
Right?
Any craziness going on?
David Evans said, yes, Gail does Old Town too. So maybe it was up there that we saw her.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Corey said he's at Old Town too almost every week. Gail Love. Yep, we'll have to look for the name. Corey said, great live tonight. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is fun. Super fun. It always helps when I know what I'm talking about with the movie. But
yeah, it's always a good thing if you're going to do a podcast
to learn a little bit about.
Well, to know what you're talking about.
It was fun not knowing the plot though. On some of the movies, like Smokey and the Bandit was probably my favorite.
Fun for who?
You all had a good time with me on that one. Giving me wrong information. Corey said, yeah, he's at Old Town too almost every week.
It's such a cool.
Yeah, we haven't been up there in a little bit, actually.
Yeah, it's been a
few months.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were
more than a few months, babe.
Last time we went up to Disney Springs. Oh no, we took a car. We were in the parade the one time.
We have not been up to Old Town in years.
We did Old Town with Kona last year. We rented a hauler and pulled it behind the Jeep.
Look it up. Was more than a year ago.
I don't think it was.
Go ahead, look it up.
Now I'm wasting time researching.
That's okay because you're not good with time.
What do I win? Do I get a sticker?
No, because you're going to be wrong. You don't get anything.
Did we use the truck or did we use the Jeep? Might have used the truck. Let's see.
We used a truck.
Old Town. It wasn't years. It was maybe 2 years ago.
That's years.
Let's see. Oh, it was 2018.
Oh,
No. I apologize.
No, you do. Okay.
It was 2021 car show at Old Town,
and it's almost 2024. So that would be
it's 2023.
2 years. Oh, you know what's fun?
2 years.
Here's
ago.
What's hilarious to me,
2 years
folks.
ago.
Here's what's funny to me. If we were talking about anything else where the time would work for her, she'd be, it's 2024.
It was April of 2021. It was for your birthday.
Yeah.
So that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years and a couple months.
So like I said.
Years ago.
Like I said.
Whatever.
2 years ago. It's fine. It's fine.
It is fine. Chongo said, time keeps on ticking. LOL. Yes, it does. It all kind of blends together. And it was actually during pandemic-y time. I remember that.
It?
Yeah. Remember the hotel masks?
Vaguely.
Yep.
Robert Vaguely Jr.
We had to keep going back to get our masks because we would leave it in the car. You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah. Look at this Herbie the Love Bug, guys. I love it. A little bit of wheels off the front here. A little bit of a wheelie going on in this.
Yeah, he's doing a little wheelie.
And I like the way you did the shading on here. So even though it's white, you still have the semblance of a little bit of shadow and it kind of pops a little bit. So I'm digging it. These designs, and again, we have 5.5 years, almost 6 years worth of artwork that we've done on Monday nights for the last 6 years. Check out the website. You'll see all of them listed there. But these all go for $20. $20. It's a super deal. Really is. Mr. Crinkle BK said, great job, JJ.
Thank you.
Glad you guys are digging it. Likes and loves if you are enjoying this. And if you like the way this one's coming out, Johnny's just adding back in that white. We have a beige background. I offset the white, so that white's going to pop a bit. And usually when we do these, I think they come out so much better after they're printed. I mean, they look cool digitally, but when you get the print, there's just nothing like holding the print in your hand and seeing the way the colors are on the print. I think it's always a better representation in the print.
For sure.
Yeah. So this one is going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool. And like I said, guys, we are doing the auction this Friday. Just so you are aware, we are raising money for Johnny Jalopy right now. We are headed to Michigan in about 4 weeks to attend the show up there. And we want to bring merch. Last time we went, we really didn't bring much. We had a few hats, a few beanies, just whatever we could stuff in a backpack. We had no shirts. We had no prints. But Johnny was basically working 24/7. He brought some 4x6, or I think they were 4x6 tan cards, which we know he loves to draw on. And this is the reason, is because on a tan background, if he does white, which he uses a lot for highlights and he uses for his chrome, it really makes it pop. It stands out so much better, as you can see with the white on this tan background here. So he brought some of those papers with him, and we were just selling one-offs. These people were walking away with original artwork from that show, and I think we'll be doing that again. Johnny just loves to draw so much, and he loves it when kids come up and they say, hey, can you draw me something? Or
yeah, we had a fun time.
Yeah, the kids really enjoyed it. And so I have a feeling we're going to be doing that, but it would be great to go with quite a bit more merch. So we are going to be putting in some orders here. We just want to bulk up our Johnny Jalopy funds so we can get this funded. We've already got our tickets. We are set in stone. We are heading up there to meet with the group and hang out in the booth with everybody and just have a fantastic few days with everyone. So if you are in that area in the beginning of September, stop by and see us. Come check out. We're going to be with Little Daddy Roth as well. He's going to have his merch there. That's going to be a cool thing. And then Shaggy just has an immense amount of cool metalworking stuff. He is just so talented.
Super fabricator.
Yeah. He had like 3 tables set up with just welded together, or I don't know how he does. Is he welding it or soldering it? I don't even know.
It's welding.
Is it those little small? He's welding those tiny little.
You solder wires, Beth. You don't solder.
Oh, I don't really know. I just know it.
You don't?
I don't. Big surprise.
Shocker.
So he's welding all this stuff, and it's just fantastic. Like, that would have been great. Like, we should have flown up a day or two early just so he could have given you some welding tips.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. Chongo says, I'm trying to get out to Florida first week of December. Hope we can meet. Oh, that would be fantastic. Yeah. Definitely hit us up. We've had actually Howard Pierpont, which I didn't see tune in tonight. He might be doing something else, but he had contacted us about coming in. We're probably going to do a podcast episode with him again.
Yep.
If you missed the last one, it was a couple years ago, or maybe it was even last year. Might have even been as recent as last year. He came, I think it was last year. He came in and we did a 2-part show with him, just a wealth of information. A huge supporter of Johnny Jalopy art and just entrepreneurial people and business, small businesses starting, stuff like that. He's just so good with that kind of stuff. We hope to have him back here again, live in the studio, AKA our dining room table.
That's right.
We keep it super low key over here at Johnny Jalopy Art. We don't have a huge setup. We don't have like top of the line stuff. We just love to talk to people and hear about their stories and car stuff. We have been talking about bringing people on with us that are maybe remote. We'd like to interview a bunch of you. A bunch of you are just so talented and have so many cool things to share about your life and what you're working on. These people who've got projects in their garage and stuff like that. We want to hear about all of that. So if you're interested in being a part of it, please let me know. We want to try and get a schedule together. We haven't been able to do it thus far. We've been talking about it for years. I really feel like we are close to being fully set up to be able to do that, where it's very streamlined and we're not having audio issues and stuff. So I want to do that. I want to get to know all of you in a bigger way. And more importantly, showcase your talents and abilities with everybody else too.
Yes, for
So
sure.
that would be something super fun to do. Something we want to do. Car Guy 53 said, I'm buying a print. Very cool. Guy Hodges said, looks better than the original. Wow. I don't know about that. David Evans said, here's a link to one of the Love Bug bonus features. It's a cool behind the scenes feature. Thank you. We will go back and look at that. It's on YouTube. Lizzie said, need a t-shirt for Steven, Herbie the Love Bug. I don't know if we'll be doing t-shirts of this. These are licensed. These movie car ones are a little tricky to do t-shirts of just because of the licensing. We certainly won't want to take anything away from what they've got going on over there at Disney. So
yeah, when we definitely want to get in trouble.
Don't want a lawsuit.
Disney will definitely.
We're gonna we'll have to do quite a few more auctions then.
Yes.
Chango said, oh yeah, I already got that. Hope we can meet. Yes, for sure. Looks like he's checking out for the night. We are thankful that you stopped in, sir. Keep in touch. We'll definitely get with you. Jim McMillan is joining us. Looks awesome, he said. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks for stopping in.
Draco Cycles stopping in. Great Herbie. He's digging it. Draco, always a pleasure to see you. Hope you're well, sir. We miss you. David Evans said, you doing the OFP 857 front license tag?
That was the plan.
Oh. Good eye. Good eye. David and Michelle Paris said, do you have plans to come to California anytime soon? We were supposed to do well, no, that wasn't California. I take it back. We weren't supposed to do a show in California. I would love to go to California. My son lives in the LA area, well, Hollywood, and I'd like to go out there to see him and maybe hit up a show or two while we're out there. I don't know what's going on. I know Johnny's been dying to get to that Santa Maria show. I don't know what time of year. Yeah, I don't know what time of the year that is for next year, but maybe that's something we can plan. So we will keep it in the works. We may have to have a few more auctions to fund that trip. We're very low budget over here. James Olchin said, this is great, Johnny. Love it. He is digging it. Shaggy said, thanks for the love. Man, we can't wait to see you guys again. We're so appreciative for the opportunity to hang out again and for the invite to the show. It's going to be a blast. David and Michelle Paris said, I'd love to meet you both. Same. Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. Where in California are you? Robert Spears said, Herbie's California license tag number is OFP 857. Yep. That doesn't really look like an O, babe.
It's O.
It looks like a U.
It's an O.
Fix it. Shaggy said, I'm in. Bam. Frank Pupello said, some motion lines behind the rear tires, question mark. Perhaps. David Evans said, sadly, Disney makes no Herbie merchandise. Really?
I'm not surprised.
Really? I thought there would have been like a lunchbox.
No, it's not. Kids today don't care about that stuff.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
I'm surprised there wasn't anything after the Lindsay Lohan one.
No.
That each time they do, was that the most recent Herbie that they did? Probably was. And that was, like we said, almost 20 years ago. Oh, I still don't know if they'd be cool with us doing a t-shirt or something. That might be. Yeah, because we've thought about
I'm sure they would not be cool with it.
We have a cool Ghostbusters t-shirt, that Ghostbusters car, that would have made a really cool t-shirt. The Mystery Machine would have made a really cool t-shirt. People were asking for that. We haven't done it. We don't want to step on toes. We don't want to get in trouble. I think the artwork that we're selling is doable. This is your rendition of it. Right. You're allowed to sell something you've personally drawn. So I just don't think we can put it on a t-shirt. Wearable art, I think, is crossing a line. So if anyone finds out anything different, email me and we'll see what we can do. David and Michelle said, I live in a little town called Tulare.
Yeah, Tulare.
In between Fresno and Bakersfield. Johnny's familiar.
Been there plenty.
Is that near the Santa Maria area?
No, it's not near it at all. It's a little bit of a trek, but it's
doable.
Totally doable.
Meet in the middle. Mark Callowitz said there was a ton of merchandise after Herbie Fully Loaded. Okay. Robert Spears said, because you are showcasing your art, you may not be getting sued. I don't know.
Thanks.
I don't know. I don't want to risk it. This really looks good. Really cool.
I'm not doing a super detailed.
It's not. It's your
kind of
sketchy
making
style.
it very sketchy, just to kind of capture the fun of it. You know what I mean?
I almost feel like you need an oil puddle next to him or something.
We're getting there.
Yeah, how fun. We're at an hour 14. So we appreciate you guys hanging in there with us, but I kind of want to see where this goes. David Evans said the last Herbie film merchandise was in 2005. Yeah, okay, so that's when the Lindsay Lohan one was. Yeah, every movie they do has some type of merch, but come to think of it, I've never seen, like, we've been looking for Up merchandise every time we go to Disney. I love the movie Up, and we look for that stuff all the time, and it's very limited. Years ago, when the movie first came out, there was a ton of it, and now it's just way more limited. Like everything's like Little Mermaid now, which is fine. Everyone likes the Little Mermaid. All right, so Johnny is putting it now. The glass in here is your signature tinted glass.
That's
Herbie wasn't tinted like that.
It's not tinted. It's the regular 60s
green glass. It almost looks like a green glass.
Had a color to it.
Really?
Yeah, so that early safety glass.
Huh. I don't remember seeing that in the movie. It looked like a clear to me.
Because it looks clear. But if you go back and you look at most of the cars of that time, a lot of that safety glass had a little bit of a greenish tint to it.
David Evans said, well, Disney used my personal Herbie photographs without authorization. Well, maybe we'll put that in the fine print of the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Per David Evans. Yeah, there's so many things you could do to this right now to make it Herbie-ish. Yeah, it's super cool.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Please let us be saved.
Oh, my goodness. We'll see. We'll see. I don't understand why it wouldn't auto save. Let's see. We have this problem every now and again. Every now and again, guys. Do you see it? We're on the edge of our seats. Nope. It didn't save. So Johnny's going to have to go back in and recolor some of it. Some of it saved.
Oh, Jesus.
What'd you do now?
Did we just shut the broadcast down?
No, I'm still in. You're out. Oh, my goodness.
What part is out? Do we still have us?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I care about.
Yeah. We've got question marks. Oh, David Evans said Thorndike strikes again.
God dang it.
That's okay. That's okay. You can finish it up. We've had this happen before, and Johnny will find a resolution. We will finish it up, and we will post the final product for you. David Evans said, sorry, guys. Sad face. It happens. It happens.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to have to go back and finish it, guys. I'm so sorry. It crashed on me.
And he knows to hit save.
I did hit save.
Right before?
No, I was doing stuff.
Julie says
sure is easy to sit over there and judge.
Julie says love a challenge, says no one ever. It happens. It happens. You were here for most of it. You got to see almost the final products because we were pretty darn near the end there. But yeah, we've had this happen before, and Johnny just colors it in next day, and he'll send the artwork over to our web guy, Hank Dutton, our amazing web designer and web keeper.
Well, there's where we got to before I started hitting all the highlights and the chrome and all the good fun stuff. So I will get back to this. We'll add some more good stuff to it. We'll add some oil spews and and different stuff like that. Man, I'm so sorry that happened.
We'll make it fun. We'll make it fun.
But it will be available in the next day or two. I will probably, as soon as I get home tomorrow after work, bang away on it and get it finished, so you can see the finished product of it. But you saw us go to pretty much to the final stages. Damn it, that really sucks.
It happens,
but it does happen here on Sketchy Live, and
it's a live broadcast. These things happen.
It is live. That's the fun
Here's
of doing
the
it
good
live.
news: we have audio.
Yeah, we do have audio, and you can hear us. We're not going. So yeah, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Well, there's another Monday night in the books.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah, sort of, kind of. And if you have watched Herbie, go back or check it out again. It's been a while. If it's been a while since you watched it, definitely go back, watch that first Herbie the Love Bug. We do plan to watch Herbie Rides Again. I think is the next one that is out. The secondary is the follow-up film, Herbie Rides Again.
And so in every Herbie, he stays the same.
Herbie does?
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
There's no color changes. The racing stripes are still there. The number's still on. Yeah.
Herbie is Herbie. But the story changes.
True to self, Herbie. Love it.
That's right. And of course, we can't wait to see real Herbies out there. And we're so appreciative of all you Herbie fans who have stopped in and hung out with us here this last hour, to be sorely disappointed and see it all go away. But I promise you,
sorry, guys.
It'll be even better than where we were headed. It gives me a little more time to clean it up and get it a little sharper. So the print that we'll make available, because again, as we just heard, there's not a lot of Herbie merch. So we'll definitely make sure that this Herbie print is something worth hanging on to. It'll be a great value because it's $20. It comes 17 by 11 on really good cardstock paper, and it shipped fairly promptly. We sure appreciate you hanging out with us. And please visit the website, like and subscribe. Please visit the website at johnnyjalopy.com. You can get hats, stickers. I'm wearing the Johnny Jalopy monster shirt. Of course, I'm wearing the OG trucker hat.
I've got on the beanie.
Got the beanie.
Of course.
All kinds of fun stuff. We just dropped 4 new merch t-shirts. Some really cool stuff. Ity-B's first t-shirt. We've got a fun new bicycle t-shirt that's available. Shift Happens.
Gear Monster, everybody was digging
Gear Monster, and the Jalopy Rat shirt, which is really awesome. So please head over to the website if you want to support us. Again, we're trying to make a trip to Detroit to make that Frankenmuth show. We'd appreciate the added support from you fans and you folks out there who have supported us to give us a little extra boost so we can make to that show and make things available for other folks that are going to attend that show. Again, it all goes into making stuff available for folks to have.
We are going to do a quick thumbnail for this video because I still want to post the video, even though it's not going to be a final product. Right. But let's do a what happened thumbnail.
Oh yeah, wait till the end. I'm doing my best, Buddy Hackett. We just let the Herbie go.
Okay. All right. So there you go. All right, guys.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And again, we really appreciate all of you who stopped by, and promise it's going to look amazing. We'll give it
look for that the next day or two.
But you did see it get inked. We got it to most of the main coloring point. We were just getting to the fun part, which is the chrome and the details of the highlights and stuff like that. But it'll give me a chance to really get in here and I really want to make the Herbie Love Bug part look a little tighter too. So it gives a little chance to clean that up. Otherwise, we'd be a 3-hour episode.
That's right.
But we banged out quite a bit in an hour. We had a great time hanging out with you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll be here again next Monday on Sketchy Live. And keep an eye out. The Kona project still continues. More stuff to come. This Friday. Keep an eye out on Facebook for the auction that we'll be doing. Lots of really cool original artwork. Yep.
So
deals to be had.
We will see you next week. Until then,
stay sketchy. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Later.